It's out of my control, you know. I can only go in there and perform and put on good shows and fight my ass off and let my fighting speak for where I should be in the welterweight division. And that's the plan, is just continue to go out there and dominate fights. And, you know, hopefully I can get, you know, on a 5 or 6, 7 fight, 8, 9, 10 fight winning streak. And then they say, okay, you're ready for the title. It doesn't matter to me. As long as I'm in the cage fighting, I'm going to get better and better.
How many guys in the welterweight division do you think have a legitimate shot to beat GSP?
I think there's a couple of us, you know. I mean, shit, little Matt Serra did it, you know. So, you know, why can't someone like myself or John Fitch or someone else, you know?
Do you think Dan Hardy's in that?
I don't know. I don't know how Dan Hardy's ground game is. I like Dan Hardy. I think he's a showman. You know, I love how he stomps his foot and points and gets excited. I love that about him. I think that you know, he's a good fighter. And I actually, when I fought in London, I was like, dude, I like your style, you know. But you know, it is what it is. He's fighting next for the title, and I can only just sit back and watch. And hopefully, after, you know, they fight, I'll be the next guy in line.
Did you see what he was doing when you were doing your little speech in the cage?
No, I didn't.
He put his hands up to his eyes and acted like you were crying.
Oh yeah, oh, that's cool. Yeah, no big deal. You know, he's a showman. Dan Hardy is definitely a showman, and you know, I wish him the best of luck for St. Pierre, because he's the next guy that's fighting, and you know, after he gets beat down, then I'll be the next guy in line.
So there's not any part of you that feels like you're kind of lousy that you have to take a risk and get another fight in between before you get a title shot?
For me, it's not a risk, you know, because I train hard and I prepare, and you know, like I said, if I'm not fighting St. Pierre next, line them up, let me fight as many people as I can until that time comes, you know, for my title shot. So.
When you got on the mic after the match, did that just sort of come into your head as it was coming out of your mouth? Because that was a real good promo that you cut there.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of had something in mind that I wanted to say, you know. I was thinking about it pretty much all week, you know, just like, all right, this is what I want to say, and then, you know, but it's not happening. You know, Hardy's fighting in St. Pierre next for the title, and you know, it's not. It is what it is. I can't control it. You know.
Got a good reaction.
Yeah. So I can only that I could do is win my fights and move on. I'm really thrilled that the UFC sees what I do for them. I step up. I fight anybody, anytime, any place. Short notice. Doesn't matter. If they have a fight in December 12th and they need somebody to fight, I'll fill in and fight. You know. I just want to prove that I'm a team player. I appreciate everything they've done for me. They've made this sport into where it is today, and if it wasn't for the UFC and Zuffa and Dana and Lorenzo and Frank, this sport wouldn't be here. It's Spike TV, you know. So you know, I'm just thankful that, you know, I got a good life, and I'm thankful for that.
So what do you think of Tito complaining about the Fight of the Night award?
Typical. You know, it's just, he's got a porn star that made $50 million. I think he's all right.
What do you think about as far as winning all those bonuses? You had a good night. You had a good night tonight.
Yeah, I had a good night, and I'm, you know, I'm thankful that my hard work has paid off. You know, look at me. Go back and watch Ultimate Fighter 1. You know, look at my skills then. You know, and look at my skills now. It's night and day of the hard work that I've put in to become a fighter. I put my life on hold to do this, and you know, this is what I love to do. You know, and I want to fight every month if they let me.
What do you do with the money? Can you get busy?
Nah, who knows? Pay taxes.
You were once called, I think it was Sanchez who called you the human blanket.
Yeah.
So you've changed your game a little bit.
I've changed my game, you know, but, you know, I'm going to always continue to have wrestling, and I'm always going to continue to get better in every area. You know, it's just because I train with a lot of the best guys. AKA, man, it's the place to be with training partners.
I saw you mouth something when Tito was complaining about the decision, and you've seen a lot of close decisions lately.
Maybe I should fight Tito next. I bet I could beat him.
Really?
I bet I could.
No size disadvantage?
No. I'd let him weigh at 205.
Yeah?
I'd fight him.
But I saw you say something like finish fights.
Yeah, you know, if you're gonna you don't want the judges to have an outcome on your decisions, then finish the fight or go out there and sling. You know, make it to where, you know, I'm sick of hearing, oh, the judges did this, I'm sick of that already. You know, it's been 3 cards in a row. You know, people bitching and complaining about the judges. Go out there and finish the goddamn fight. You know, or at least make it, you know, put it on the line. And I don't think, you know, a lot of these guys are doing that.
You're 32.
No, he's 31.
31. You're 31. He's 34.
Yeah.
You had 3 weeks to train. He had plenty of time. So what do you think about the complaints of conditioning too?
Yeah, no excuse. You know, why are you making it? Why are you making? Yeah, why? I don't understand the excuses. You know, I've never made excuses in my life for any decision I've made. You live up to what you got, and you say, okay, you know, got to do what you have best with what you work with. You know, and I don't believe in excuses. That's a lame reason to, you know, say that, oh, you know, wasn't in great shape because I had an injury or this. You still got to work your way around it and be more mentally tough. You know.